As a kid, I went to a church camp called Camp Whoah. And even though we were never particularly religious, I liked spending time with my friends who were. I went for several years in a row, and the first year they had this competition where you had to recite as many Bible verses as you could. For every one you could recite, you got to put your name into a bucket with no limit. You couldn't look any up, they had to be ones you already knew. And I didn't know any. Except for one, because it was in a song. So I recited my one very short Bible verse, got my name in the bucket, and all of my friends recited at least 15 or 20, and there was well over 1,000 names in the bucket for just over 150 kids at the camp. So they go to draw the names out of the bucket, and you know where this is going. They draw my name. They draw my frickin' name out of over 1,000 names. So I go to the stage to claim my prize, and it is a beautiful, glorious rain stick. And oh, what a beautiful rain stick it is. So then a different year, at that same camp, the pastor was giving a sermon, and he was talking about what I guess is one of the longest Bible verses there is. And he kind of jokingly said that if anyone could memorize it, he'd give them $100. And I did not listen to the rest of the sermon because I was busy memorizing that Bible verse. I dedicated the next few hours to memorizing this stupidly long Bible verse, and my friends helped me out and read it back to me, and I got it in probably just about 4 hours. I recited it back for the pastor, and he seemed surprised that someone actually did it, and told me that I should recite it on stage for the whole camp at the next sermon. Cue major internal panic. I went on stage, and I did pretty well until I got to the phrase, "You knit me together in my mother's womb." For some reason, I had a lot of trouble remembering the word womb, and when I got to it, I just kind of stood there, like, in my mother's, womb. My friend knew that I struggled on that word and shouted out to me from the crowd, so that's what good friends are for. And I still got the $100, so I call that a win.